I'm going to share with you what invalid traffic in Google Ads is, where you can find out how much invalid traffic Google is reporting, and I'm also going to share with you how you can launch an invalid traffic investigation if you're sure there's more invalid clicks than Google's actually reporting. My name's Scott Redgate. I'm a digital marketing coach. Let's dive in. So first things first, what is invalid traffic in Google Ads? I'll show you how you can see how much you've been credited for the invalid traffic, but let's see how Google actually defines it. So invalid traffic, Google has it set up in multiple categories. So you've got accidental clicks, and these are clicks that have no value, such as the second click of a double click. Manual clicks meant to increase someone's advertising costs. So maybe your competitor is constantly Googling your brand name and they're clicking on your advertisements in an effort to make you spend more. Manual clicks meant to increase profits for website owners hosting your ads. Clicks and impressions by automated tools, bots and spiders, crawlers, and other deceptive software. I would actually say this is probably one of the larger categories of invalid clicks in Google Ads. Then you've got clicks that are known invalid data center traffic or are considered irregular patterns identified through monitoring. And then last but not least, impressions meant to artificially lower an advertiser's click. Okay, so that's Google's description of it. Now, let me go into Google Ads where I can show you how much you've actually been credited for it. So in the billing section in Google Ads, if you select the summary section, you're going to get month by month cost and payments information. So for example, I'll select May right here. And then what you need to do is select this expand all sections. And so you'll see how much the campaigns inside your account spent, but then down here, you'll actually see an adjustments for the invalid clicks that Google detected. So in this account, in the month of April, there was an adjustment of $132.64. And then you can click in here to see the campaigns that were impacted by this. So Google's system is actively working to identify these invalid clicks and essentially refund this money so that you're not paying for any of this traffic. But what if you are absolutely certain that there is additional traffic, additional spend that's hitting your advertisements that was not credited back to you? What can you do? Let me tell you this, it is going to be a long shot for you to be able to prove your case. But if you are absolutely certain, okay, so what you need to do is hover your mouse over this invalid click section and then select learn more. It's gonna have this pop out here on the right side of the screen. And if you scroll down, you'll get to this section here that says learn more about requesting an invalid traffic investigation. So you can select that. It's going to give you information on how you can prevent it and some additional resources, but you're going to need to select resources for advertisers. And again, it's going to provide you more information. So read this before you go in and submit for an investigation. But here at the bottom, it's going to say request an invalid traffic investigation. Select that. Read that information, and then it's going to say to contact our support team, please follow the step-by-step guide in our help center, so you'll select that. So as you scroll down on this page, the difference between this page and the pop-out that we just saw is there is actually an option to contact Google. So select that. Then what you're going to do is find the Google Ads account that you're working in. Then you're going to tell Google what you need help with. So let's say invalid clicks, refund, click next. It says choose the best practice of this issue. So it's invalid clicks, select that, then select next. Then it's going to tell you all the resources that they have on it. Again, you can see that they're really trying to point you to the help documents before you actually contact them, but we're gonna select next steps. And then for this, what I would actually recommend doing is using the email functionality. And the reason why is because they have some good fields here where they say, when did the suspicious activity begin? When did it end? Campaigns affected. So you can really list out your notes here. And then you can also provide the documentation. So maybe your business has server logs or you've got some analytics of this invalid traffic. You can include that here. Instead of having a back and forth chat or a phone call, you can put all the information right here in this email message that will be sent to Google. Again, it's going to be a long shot, but if you're super confident, it's worth fighting the fight. I hope this video was helpful for you. Until next time.